Well, the film is Dora the Explorer, and she's grown in the jungle. She grew up in the jungle, and her parents have a finding, which is Parapata, the lost city of gold, and she wants to go on the adventure, but we tell her no.
No.
While we go on this adventure, you have to go.
Stay home.
You stay home.
Yeah.
And you go to the city.
City.
With your cousin.
Cousin.
And so she does, and then she finds her way back to help her parents out.
Because we got lost. I don't know if we got lost so much.
No. We chose our destination and our travel plans. That's what it was.
But it is great. It's the adaptation of a TV series as iconic as Dora was nerve-wracking, but they executed it beautifully in the script. And it's not 6-year-old Dora; it's 16-year-old Dora. So
right.
She's not only navigating the jungle, but the jungle of high school and being a teenager, and that's going to be really relatable for so many kids watching.
Yeah, Eugenio said something that was pretty interesting, but I think maybe he had a cheap phone. He said,
"No, I didn't have service."
You didn't have service?
No,
I had service.
When we were in the jungle, there was no cell service.
We were in the jungle for like 2 days. The rest of the time it was pretty good.
Yeah. On stage.
We all got pretty. Yeah, exactly. We all got along pretty darn well, and we all were having fun as well. So hopefully it translated into the movie.
This was a great cast, and I think it's led by the endless positivity of Isabela. I mean, she's just, nobody could have played Dora like Isabela. She's brilliant, and she fully committed to bringing this character to life in the best way, and you see her on screen, you just can't take your eyes off her.
It changed by the mere fact that she's now 16 years old as opposed to a 6-year-old. So that was...
She's not two-dimensional
anymore?
That
led us to a lot of exploration. Like also the fact that, her parents are highlighted in the movie where there's not too much of a mention of him.
No, this is an origin story of Dora. It's the first time audiences are going to see, why is Dora the way she is? And when you meet her parents and you see, oh, we're exploring nerds, and we've instilled that in her, you go, oh, okay, now I know why Dora is the way she is. And you get the closeness of her and Diego. That's explained really well. I think that in the movie, there's a lot of throwbacks to the original animated series, like talking to the camera and the audience, can you say delicioso? But there's so much new adventure happening that it's still new to those who aren't familiar with the series.
Well, first, I hope that they're entertained. I hope that they enjoy themselves. Not only them, but their parents and their friends and, everybody who comes. But there is a mantra that to be yourself, and it could be one of the hardest things to do in life. But I think it's a pretty good mantra.
There's so many great lessons in the movie. The main one being be yourself. Don't change for anybody. Who you are is enough. That's just a great message in general. And the fact that it's represented in this young Latina superhero who's fearless and brave and intelligent. I think young girls can go, wow, I want to be like her. Wow, I want to speak Spanish. Wow, I want to take an adventure. And that's what we want to instill in, I think, young girls and boys today.
Well, my hat's off to Paramount, and it's great that they made this movie, that they really wanted to make this movie. Mm-hmm. They put a lot of effort to try to put this onto the screen, and so thank you very much to those guys, and I feel super proud. Yeah. I didn't think that it was going to happen in my lifetime, and I'm just glad that it did.
Yeah.
A lot is changing in our generation, in our life, in this day. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's so awesome and important that a property like Dora filled out her world with an authentically Latino cast. What else would it be? Her parents will be Latino, her cousin's Latino, his parents are Latino, the grandmother has to be Latino, and to have that authenticity instead of just checking the box really comes through on the screen, because you understand the entire movie through the perspective and the lens of Hispanic culture, and that's never been seen before on this scale.
They can expect a whole gambit of different kinds of emotions. It's kind of like it's really nice, but people kind of are comparing it a little bit to like Indiana Jones, and like whether you have an adventure, there's a little bit of humor, and it's and a little bit of action. So there's kind of a little bit of everything for everyone.
It's the first time that I've done a movie that the whole family can go and see. So grandma and grandpa's going to love it, mom and dad are going to love it, kids are going to love it, and there's comedy for everybody to understand. The action sequences are really adult size, but digestible for kids. And so I think it just has everything that you're looking for at the movie theater.